The first time Lily got sick, Jenna panicked. It was a quiet Wednesday evening. Her golden retriever was bouncing around the backyard, chasing fireflies. The next, she was lying by the back door, lethargic, glassy-eyed, and refusing food. Jenna rushed her to the 24-hour emergency vet, shaking, whispering, "Please don't let this be the end." 3 hours later, Jenna was standing at the counter, clutching a treatment estimate she couldn't afford. The vet was kind but firm. "We need to do an abdominal scan, blood work, fluids. It'll run you about $200-300 up front." Jenna froze. She had a few hundred in her checking account. Her credit cards were maxed. "Do you take payments?" she asked, desperate. "We don't," the receptionist said. "But do you have pet insurance?" She didn't. She had meant to get it after the holidays, after her next paycheck, after life calmed down. But now it was too late. Lily made it through. Jenna scraped together the money with help from friends and a GoFundMe. But that night changed her. She signed up for pet insurance the next morning. Fast forward 2 years. Jenna now tells everyone she meets at the dog park, "If you love your dog, get the insurance, but know what you're actually buying." Because here's what most people don't realize: premium pet insurance isn't a magic umbrella. It's a contract with fine print. When Jenna first got Lily covered, she opted for the Platinum Paw plan, marketed as the most comprehensive coverage available. She thought it meant no more surprise vet bills. And to be fair, it did cover a lot: diagnostic surgeries, even rehab and hydrotherapy after Lily tore her ACL. That was a $40,000 operation. Her plan paid 90%. Jenna cried when she saw the reimbursement, but the next shock came subtly. During Lily's annual check-up, the vet found a lump under her ribcage. It turned out to be benign. The exam, biopsy, and lab work totaled $860. When Jenna submitted the claim, she was stunned to see it partially denied. Preventive diagnostic, the explanation said. Occluded under standard terms, Jenna called. "What does that mean?" It was a real mass. The rep explained, if a procedure is done before symptoms appear, even if it finds something serious, it can be considered preventive. Some premium plans cover this, others don't. Jenna's didn't. She started reading every word of her 27-page policy. She discovered other surprises: routine care, vaccines, flea tick prevention, heartworm meds. Those were only included if she added a wellness add-on, which cost an extra $40 a month. Dental cleanings, not covered unless medically necessary. Spaying and neutering, not covered at all. Behavioral therapy, covered, but only up to $500 per year. Alternative therapies like acupuncture, yes, but with pre-authorization and only certain providers. Prescription food, denied, unless for a documented medical condition, not for general health. And most critically, Jenna learned that pre-existing conditions are never covered. When Lily started having seizures last year, she had to wait through a grueling 6-week diagnostic process. MRI, neurology consults, medication trials. All of it was covered, because the symptoms started after her policy began. If it had been the other way around, she would have paid every cent herself. Even with the best plan, Jenna still pays something out of pocket. Most premium policies reimburse a percentage or 90%, rarely 100%, and they have annual deductibles of $250, $500, sometimes more. So if Lily has a $1,000 vet visit and her deductible hasn't been met yet, Jenna will get $500 back. People don't realize that. Still, she keeps paying the $97 a month. Why? Because when Lily needed emergency surgery last December, pancreatitis terrifying and sudden, her bill was over $6 owned. The insurance reimbursed $5,200. It saved Jenna from taking out another personal loan. It may have saved Lily's life. The thing is, pet insurance is peace of mind, not a golden ticket. It works best when you know how to use it. Jenna started keeping all vet records in a folder. She learned to file claims within 24 hours. She called her provider before any big procedure to ask, "Is this covered?" She even switched to a policy with fewer exclusions after Lily turned 5. And she tells every new dog owner she meets, don't just look at the monthly premium. Look at the payout limits, the exclusions. Ask what counts as preventive, what the deductible is, whether it's per condition or per year. Because when your dog's life is on the line, you don't want fine print to stand between you and care. She tells them about her neighbor who bought the cheapest plan for her beagle, just $15 a month. When the dog swallowed a sock and needed surgery, they discovered their plan only covered accidents with a $5,000 annual cap. The surgery cost $7,800. They had to take out a loan. Jenna knows not everyone can afford a top-tier plan. But she also knows this unexpected vet bills are one of the top reasons people surrender their pets, and no one ever thinks it'll happen to them until it does. Now, Lily's muzzle is graying. She's 9, slower than she used to be. But her spirit is the same, tail wagging, eyes shining when Jenna picks up her leash. She's had cancer scares, injuries, all the ups and downs of dog life. And through it all, Jenna has had the insurance to back her. Not because it covered everything, but because it covered enough. Because when love isn't enough to save them, but money might be, it's a gift to say, do whatever it takes. I've got it covered. And that, Jenna says, is the real promise behind pet insurance. Not perfection, not a blank check, but the power to say yes when it matters most.